What is up, DCS crew? It is Carlos back at it today with a mail call. This is the first mail call of 2020. I got a package here, hot off the press. I actually just picked it up. The date of this video, which by my count is Monday, the 6th of January. I'm not sure when this is coming out, but it's going to be relatively soon. And this is from WayOfKnife and EDC Gear House. I don't know if you saw my last video, which is my first kind of coming into 2020. And I said that I do a couple of things differently. One of the things I mentioned was that this was going to be year of the mods. So there was a knife that I previously reviewed and I liked it a lot. A friend of mine is like, man, that is a sick knife. And, you know, between one thing and the next, I kind of felt bad. And needless to say, it is his now. He loves it. But I had a little bit of remorse. I kind of hated the fact that I ended up giving it to him. And so, yeah, that brings me to this here. So what's in the box? I guess you're going to have to wait until the intro pops off. And once we come back, I will open this up and I will show you what I ended up getting. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back, people. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and check out what's inside the box. And by the way, if you haven't already figured it out, this is the first Daily Carry Solutions morale patch. I got some of these and I got some of the my decals. They come in either black or white, the decals, but the patches come either in black and white, gray and black, or the limited khaki, or I guess FDE, and Ranger Green. So if you're interested in something like this, go ahead and shoot me a message and maybe we can do a swag swap. I can pick up some stickers off of you. I can send over some stickers on my behalf, or maybe we can do a patch swap. Looking to build up my wall with morale patches from everybody all over you know, the EDC community. So that being said, let's go ahead and get this box open. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Kaiser Zip Slip. Awesome little knife, an N690 steel. This is a Mike Bagnino non-locking knife with a thumb hole to be able to open it that way. It's actually been pretty cool, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. Now, if I can only find, all right, here we go. I don't do these often on camera, so you know, you'll have to excuse me if I'm not very vocal when I talk about stuff like this, but I figure, what the hell? Let's go ahead and do a little something so that you guys are the first ones to see it live with me, all right? I figured, what the heck, try something new. It's gonna be the first of a couple of things that I'm gonna be doing a little bit more often here on the channel. So hopefully there's not any incriminating information in here. Let me see here. Let me just look in real quick before I do anything further. All right, here's the knife. I'm sorry, excuse me. Here's the card. WayOfKnife / EDC Gear House. They are one and the same. Shout out to Ben and to Marcus. Marcus works in retail, and Ben is actually the one who does the mods. Really, really cool people. They have their website, www.wayofknife.com, over in Traverse City, Michigan, and that's their information as well as their contact number. And you can reach out to them on Instagram at EDC Gear House and WayOfKnifeMI. They got some really cool products. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there. Get all this popcorn and crap out of the way. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. Any surprises? Oh! I got a little bit of swag over here. I got some stickers. Nice. Okay. You're gonna help me build up my wall here a little bit. All right, so I've been told that they put candy in some of their boxes, so they were true to that. They picked me up some orange Airheads, which is great because if it was lemon, I would have sent it back. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the orange Airheads though, so thank you and kudos to you guys for that. And, oh shoot, look at what we got right here. We got something from Kaiser. And what is it? None other than their exclusive S35VN and Jade G10 Mini Sheepdog. That's the C01C, and known as their model KI3488E1. So let's go ahead and see what we got. I did ask for a special order on this guy, and hopefully it is as promised. Oh man, this is, you know what? I'm about as excited as you guys are to see this, because the truth is, I'm telling you, I really liked the titanium version. You know, I gave it to a friend of mine, and I hated the fact that I got rid of it when they talked about, you know, coming out with this version. I'm like, man, I gotta get it. All right, here we go. And it's off camera for the moment because I'm taking it out just to kind of show it off here real quick. And boom. There it is in all of its glory. Look at this crazy masterpiece right here. Oh man, they did an awesome job on this knife. Check out the detail on the G10. It is like a jade or yellow that fades into black. They anodized the pivot collar, and they gave it that kind of darker look, so it has that kind of two-tone, you know, like, and it kind of pops with the darker portion of the G10 here. They darkened the standoffs and the screws, and then they left the blade itself just a standard stone washed blade. I believe it's just under 3 inches. It probably says it on, yeah, 2.63 inches on the usable blade length that we have here. And they updated the pocket clip to their standard stone washed or bead blasted pocket clip with their logo. I really think that it's a nice look. It pops with the colored G10 and just the stone washed blade. And I think it's really nice, you know, with the extra coloring that they did. This was actually a custom item, and this is my first mod done to a knife that I have actually picked up from you know, a professional modding service like WayOfKnife and EDC Gear House. These guys had this exclusive version of the Sheepdog. It does have steel liners. They are skeletonized, and hopefully I can show it off. Let me see here. Maybe you can see it. As you can see, the holes in there. In fact, do I have my... Let me see if this helps. That's not helping. There you go. You can see it a little bit better there. Okay. And there it is. So yeah, it does have skeletonized liners, steel liners, and the G10 is looking mighty fly. This is originally completely jade, and obviously this is just a, you know, standard color like the clip, and it was a different clip. They have their proprietary clip. The action on this is really good. True story, when I went to order this, I had been dying to get one of these, and I said, I'm not gonna order it until I got money. I'm not gonna use my credit on this. And finally, I ended up getting some money, and over the holidays, I was looking to get it, and they had sold out. And I was so pissed off because they had clips for it. They had everything except for the freaking knife. And I was like, why did I have to wait? I could have just bought it on credit and paid it, you know, immediately once I had the money. Because it, you know, from the time I had the money and the time I ended up getting it, it was probably like about 3 weeks. But I guess it was just in high commodity and it sold out. So I told them, hey man, you know, if you happen to get one of these again, you know, and you're going to be modding these again, please let me know, because they've been doing a lot of modding on the Ontario Rat Series knives, not only the 1 but the 2. And he's like, don't worry, we're probably going to get a couple of them in, and once we get some in, you know, I'll let you know. So yeah, I figured, okay, well, you know, other companies have told me that type of thing before, and unfortunately I've never heard from them again. But lo and behold, last week Marcus actually reached out to me. They're like, hey dude, we have a couple of the Kaiser sheepdogs. There are some that came in with a really weak detent, but we have 2 really good ones. And I get what they mean. This one actually has a better detent than than the titanium version that I had. Look at that. And it's on bearings. I mean, this thing is freaking sick. So I said, all right, well, give me the link and I'll go ahead and order it. And so I guess he sent me the link thinking that I wasn't going to order it. And I had it ordered within the hour. I sent him the instructions and he actually laughed and he spoke to me, before he modded it, just to make sure that I got everything that I wanted. We settled on a couple of different things, and then he started sending me pictures once it was being modded. And once it was done, he showed me the notification saying that it was on its way. I want to say that he sent me the notification on the 4th of January, and I picked it up today. It was in my my inbox. So huge shout out to EDC Gear House and Way of Knife, both Ben and Marcus, really cool cats. Marcus was the one that was talking to me the whole time, but Ben is the one that actually does the mods. And yeah, I mean, freaking awesome. Look at that. It's basically the yellow dyed G10. It's the JG10 scales. The bottom portion dyed yellow, and it basically fades up into like almost like a navy blue / black. And it has the anodized pivot collar in yellow. The pivots have been darkened almost to like a goldish color, as well as the screws and the standoffs. And the blade stayed the standard stonewash because it's a working finish, and that's something that I'm going to use. So, I mean, putting anything on the blade was a moot point for me. I'm going to use this knife. And then the clip itself, I happen to like this clip better than the standard clip that would go on the sheepdog. It actually surprisingly rides really well in the pocket, the standard one. So this one probably is no exception. And I love the EDC Gear House and Way of Knife logo that they have on there. I think that's pretty freaking sick. Just so you can see what it looks like. There you go, ladies and gents. And there you have it. So that's my first modded knife of 2019, courtesy of Way of Knife and EDC Gear House. I am so happy about how it came out. Thank you so much for the stickers, the card, and obviously, the airheads. And I guess I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this video like this. If you feel like reaching them for any, type of mods, because they do modify knives, although they give a discount on the ones that you buy from them, you can reach out to Ben or to Marcus via their website, wayofknife.com, or at WayOfKnifeMI, or at EDC Gear House. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to them or reach out to me on my Instagram at Daily Carry Solutions. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, have yourself a good one. And just remember, whatever you choose to EDC, whether it's the Kaiser Zip Slip, whether it's something like a Ganzo, or even the Kaiser mini sheepdog, like this badass over here. Just remember, if you EDC, think of DCS. Take it easy, guys.